Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 11 of this Football Manager Journeyman. We're at our 5th club, so it's episode 11 in that 5th club, which is Turku. We're going to have a little look around the local area and see what we've been here a year pretty much, and we need to know what to do in when we're not kicking ass managing this Turku side. So we're going to have a little look around the local area to see what there is. So the top attractions in Turku, and I'm joined here by my assistant manager, Franklin. Say hello, Franklin. Hello boy. There he is. There's the man. So first of all, we have Turku Castle, which is the top attraction by far. Over 1,000 reviews. So let's have a little look at what Turku Castle has to offer. We've got some more pictures. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. We've got some pictures. Hey, it's got some impressive paintings. Okay, from that angle, it looks more impressive than from this angle, which makes it look just like a little farmhouse or something. But that looks, look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look at that. You could fit a few people around that table. What happens if you want the mustard and it's all the way down the other end? Anyway, right, Turku Castle, that's pretty nice. Right, so Turku Castle, top view, we can see that. I think that's an impressive place. And then the number 2 is Journeyman is museum. Right, using my extensive Finnish knowledge, I reckon this is a museum which houses cats. Oh, it's an area of traditional houses that survived the fires, the 1827 fire in Turku. I never knew about the 1827 fire in Turku. Now we all know. You could spend 1 to 2 hours there. Craftsmen and workshops and things. That's pretty cool. I do like that sort of stuff. I think I do find those sort of things quite a bit of fun. Right, let's have a look. What else we got? We've got the cathedral. Classic cathedral. The Turan Kapahalli, which looks very impressive. No idea what it is. Lots of meat and fish. That? Oh, it's a market. Okay. Fair enough. We got a market. What's quite interesting, it does seem to be Moomin World, which isn't far from here, but I don't know why Moomin World doesn't appear on this here list. Anyway, so we've got a market. We've got the city library. Wow, it looks nice, but yeah, it's not. The pharmacy museum and Quencel House. That's a strange thing. That's the sort of thing I might quite enjoy with my job, but I'm not sure anyone else. I do like a botanical garden, so that's always impressive. A street. Let's have a look. Just a random street comes in at number 5. The best museum experience ever. It's almost as if Jeremy Clarkson has got his hands on this. It's open now. Pack your bags, guys. I'm not entirely sure. A unique experience of the Middle Ages. I have literally still no idea what this is about. The history of Turku, art, the summer season tour. It's got a cafe. I think one thing about museums that we all know is that you need a good cafe in a museum. So weird. Okay, well that's Turku for you. I still think Moomin World is the sort of the key thing. I don't know why it's not up here. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not lying. Hopefully not dying either. Private photo session with a local photographer. Oh, get it on in a bamboo hut. The e-bikes are, a lot of these things aren't necessarily. Well, just a second. Let's just a Moomin World. Or maybe there's two of them. I mean, let's just browse. Let's just browse. Oh, I mean, is that not going to freak people out? Look at this. Look at that. That would freak me out, and I'm an adult. I mean, that guy's freaky enough. Yeah, I mean, they are a weird-looking thing. Oh my! Oh my! Oh dear! I mean, that's the sort of things that nightmares are made of, isn't it? Right. Okay. Let's roll the intro. Right then. Well, that's enough Moomins for any one sane person, I think. So we'll move on to the actual Football Manager aspect of this. I've still got the dog on the lap; he's asleep now, so hopefully you can bring us some luck. Not that we need it, as you might have expected. We haven't quite done enough to be challenging HJK for promotion, and in fact lost against them when we played them, slightly disappointingly. Let's have a look at the results in the last few games. So, I mean, after that 6-2 win, the really nice game that we had was the 3-0 victory over Mariehamn away from home. We struggled so much against this team, but we got goals from Michaela. Coco got two, which is interesting. He got into the side. And it was very, very comfortable and very, very nice. TPS, then we played them. This was a ridiculous game. We went 2-0 up, and you look at when they scored the goals. We did actually take a 3-2 lead late on, but they scored a minute later, which is utterly gutting, and I feel we deserved a little bit more out of that game. At this point, though, it wasn't as if HJK were dropping points, so it didn't matter a huge amount, because we were at this point here against them, and I think we were already 7 points behind them, so we couldn't do anything. Anyway, they scored 2 goals. They played well. We played well actually in this game. Just didn't put our chances away. So we're coming back. Final game of the season against KuPS, with the hope that we can win through. I think the other and consolidate our second placed finish. The other sort of interesting thing is it looks like we have qualified for the European Cup. I'm still unsure how we've achieved that, because it looks like there's a playoff that has to happen between a bunch of the other clubs. And I thought we'd be involved in the playoff, but no, we finished second, and we have finished second by a country mile. So we're going to be playing KuPS today, and we're going to hope to kick some ass. They've kind of done a little better against us than we've done against them. And in recent times, they won 16, we've won 10, but we've only been managing this club for a little bit. So let's change that right now. So I'm going to just set the side up, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you who's in and who's out. Right then, okay, we're going to bring Gruen back on his final appearance of the season. As you see, Lati and Sveen are out. Dog's just jumped off me. So Lati and Sveen are out. We're taking Coco back to the bench. He's looked okay, and he certainly will be looking for him to play a part next year. Vikman is coming back out of the side. We know he's capable of doing some good things. So I think it looks a fairly strong side. You can see Valstrand is improving all the time. He's now up to a 2.5-star player. He doesn't look a bad player. I reckon we keep playing him. He keeps getting games. We could actually develop him quite nicely into a decent quality centre-back. Right, and this is the team we're going with. Wish us good luck. Can we beat or just draw? I think would be a good result against KuPS. They're a good side. Can we do the business over them? This should be the end of the season. I know there's going to be a playoffs, but we'll be able to confirm whether we have got that European spot or whether we do have to go into the playoffs. I'm still not fully certain about what they're all motivated. Yeah, what will happen there? It looks like we have, but I'm sure in the past I have been told I've qualified for Europe, but it's been a lie, and there's something else has happened which meant we haven't. So we'll see whether that is a lie or not. But they've started well. As you can see, we've got all the possession, but they are having the chances. We might have to change the way we're playing if that's the case, because I'd rather have the chances, not the possession, but Hansen has won the ball back. Oh, I thought he just slipped it past him. Slow bum. Is that the slow bum? Vile slow bum. There he is. Why do I know that? He's not like he's been anywhere. I think we had him at Gottner, didn't we? We had him at Gottner, but in the parallel save. Yeah, Mikkelsen looks already a bit knackered. He must have had a bit of a knock, unless he was already injured when he started. I might not have noticed that, but good opening salvo from the boys. At least the only decent chance we've seen is one for us, but they've threw us Mansion, and it's back of the net. Manson. That's a lovely picked pass there. Look at this. A hole. A hole. Is that? Oh well. Larko is an area I'm thinking in goal. Is an area I'm thinking of improving on, and also at left back as well. I think we could do a little bit better there. I think the backup it's not brilliant. Ullman, Lindqvist going forward. We're going to try and keep Lindqvist, and we're going to try and keep Hansen. See if we can. I think if we get those two in and get some of the other guys in. Well, that's awful. Get some of the other guys that we've been quite who have been good for us, I think. And sorry, we'll try that again. If we get those two in and then just build a few other good signings around that, I think that will be we might have a squad capable of dealing with HJK and their quality. Lovely play. Oh, it's offside. That was such a lovely bit of play from us. Look at this. Intricate passing. I mean, he's way offside. But, just for the beauty of it, would that not be worth just saying, nah, it's all fine? Might bring Vickman on the right side. I mean, it's been a good tussle so far. Chances for both sides. They've taken theirs. I mean, it was a lovely finish. Tiaguino, like that name. I'm still enjoying Jeffinho. I think that's, if he wasn't so crap, we'd be definitely looking to sign him. Mikkelsen's looking tired, but we'll keep him on for now. Lindqvist with a corner. Parejo, nicely done. Lindqvist. Vostrom. Is it going to be a shot from distance? Oh, it's just wide from Mikkelsen. Come on, boys. We do deserve something out of this, I think. We're really coming back into it well. And again, that's poor from us, and that's a good save from the goalkeeper, though. Finally, he's done something useful. Yeah, I think half-time will take him off. He's looking a bit too tired compared to everyone else. I think what we do want to do with him, and we are focusing player, we're going to play a little wider. I think that will be good, and just push that line up a little bit and see how that works. Ooh, chance for the KuPS side. I mean, they're certainly having their chances as well. I mean, you can't deny that they have created chances. It was always going to be a tricky one, but it's not as if we have been dominated in this game by any shot. I mean, it doesn't help we're having to play in red. I mean, no one likes that, do they? God, mate, a lovely bit of play there. Now, I was saying, go down the wings. Hansen runs and runs and runs. Don't shoot, mate, unless you score. No, he never looked particularly confident, did he, over that? There's a chance right at the end here. Can we fashion a last-minute chance? No, it looks like they've won it off us. That's a lovely bit of play. Severin. Actually, the tackle completely did the goalkeeper. Oh, no. That's really unlucky. That's really unlucky. Goalkeeper was set, and the tackle comes in. Doesn't manage to break the stride. I mean, it's a really little... I mean, that's a dangerous tackle from behind, really. So, Ah, well, we're 2-0 down. Do we deserve this? Not so sure. I think we've played okay. Let's see if we can get a goal just before half time. Just get it back to 2-1. Ball down the wing. It's Grun. Pass it. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Right. We're going to make one change. I think Mikkelsen is going to come off. I've got the option of Kokko or Wickman. Kokko brings with him his pace and his dribbling. Wickman is not ideal in that position, but he's good dribbling, reasonable pace, and he's left-footed. I haven't noticed that, so he prefers to be on this side. What I'm going to do, I think, which is probably a little bit of a funny move, I'm going to bring on Kokko for Wickman. Kokko and Wickman. We'll change the wingers for the second half, because I don't think either of them have been particularly effective, but I know these other guys, they are very, very capable. So Korhonen, ball in. It's in, it's Hansen. It's in, 20 goals this season. Johan Hansen is absolutely brilliant. We still need to try and get him here. He's 2.5 million. We can't afford it, but could we get him on loan for one more season? If we could. And Lindqvist as well. We've finally got him in that position. He's played very, very well as well. He's not scored a goal, but he's assisted a couple. I mean, certainly Gambo, who was our big signing, has been relegated to the bench for much of the time. He's been injured for much of the time as well. Come on, boys. Let's do this. We'll go attacking. Pull back to 2-2. I think that would be very, very nice. Wickman with the ball in. Well, it's well out. That is very nicely out. Oh, good God, what was that, man? I mean, diving in doesn't even do that justice. Yeah, this is why I say the left-back slot, it's something we need to look at. Just look. He just fully commits there. It's not even close. Completely lost the left back, and then it's a lovely finish from that distance and that angle. So we're going to bring off. Here we come. Kokko's running away with it. It's been a good game again. Really have been some cracking games that we've managed to bring you guys. But defensively, we don't look the most confident team in the world. Oh, that is a beautiful header. 4-1 down, but you've got to say the last two goals, defensively, we haven't helped ourselves. But the way they've gone in, we can't complain. They have looked very, very good. Beautiful little flicked header. Right, ball is all the way out here to Umelen. Him of the aggressive challenge. Gambo, who's not done that much. Ball in. It's over the top. Hansen, I expect more of you there, mate. It looks very much like KuPS have got this one in the bag. We've made all of our changes. Not much more we can do, and losing 4-1 is a disappointing way to finish the season. Losing our last two games is a very disappointing too. There's another Jeffinho, just with a G this time. Oh no, they're everywhere. I haven't got get stuck in on, so still not 100% sure why we are getting quite as stuck in as we are. Right, Korhonen running down the wings. Oh, good God, man, stop doing that. Right, we got it back. Gambo plays the long ball over the top. It's Parejo. Oh, and then the defender makes a wonderful challenge there. Whatever happens, we finished second, and we will take that. But I mean, I think for Inter's point of view, they need to keep. Sorry, for KuPS' point of view, they needed to keep their form going. Kokko, I feel a little bit hard done by. I have to be honest with you. I feel we should have at least got another goal out of this. We've putting ourselves in some really good chances, really good positions, but finishing, composure on the ball has not been there. It's a loss, but it's not a poor performance. So we finished with 2 losses, and neither of them was bad. It's against the top 2 teams in the division other than us. So okay, we need to be beating these teams, but away from home, this was not going to be a straightforward victory. We've ended up losing, and it is what it is. But that, I think, we'll confirm this now, is the end of the season for us. Yes, we were wasteful Sinimustats, whatever those are. It wasn't convincing, not at all. Right, Hansen will not be here next. Will not be able to play the first game next season. Let's just move on a little bit and just see what's happened in the league. So Ilves, we'll have a look at the league itself. Right, so yes, we have qualified. And the way it works, it looks like the way it works is that the top, this is interesting, the top team from that relegation playoff bit will qualify for this. All the rest of the teams will qualify for this if you're in the top half. And then the team that finishes just outside of automatic qualification, as you can see, then plays right at the end. So KuPS are going to be playing the winner of those other 4. So there's 5 teams in it. But we're in Europe next year, which is nice. HJK won the league again, which is, it was disappointing. I thought we could do a little bit better early on in the season. But I think, we started off poorly, and we have, done okay. We've played okay in this in this season. Some absolutely great runs. I think it was like 9 or 10 wins on the trot for us, which is brilliant. Beat HJK twice, just brilliant. Right, end of season awards. Who's going to have it? It's Johan Hansen. We really need to keep hold of him for next season. He gets 42% of the vote. Gambo, the new top signing, comes in 26% in second, and Michaela Strachan in third. He's been absolutely brilliant, so that's good. Signing of the season, yeah, it was Gambo, of course it was. Young player of the season, Hansen, he's been brilliant. Let's have a look at the other bits and pieces. Parejo, top goal scorer. It's good to see one of the players who was already here. Wasn't really sure how they'd work, but Parejo certainly has taken the position as the better of those other 3 strikers that we had. Very good season for him compared to the season before or any other season prior to that. And actually, he's a youth player who's come through this side, which is very nice. So he's had a great season, and I did not realise that. So Hansen, highest average rating, 7.60. Yeah, have to keep him. Assists, 9 assists from Gambo. Lindqvist, very good pass completion, so it's another reason to keep him around. Man of the match awards was Gambo. We probably should have played him a bit more, shouldn't we? Not a red card all season, but Michaela Strachan, 15 yellows, but you'd expect that because he's in a sort of more destructive role. Right then, well, game of the season, both of these happened early on, didn't they? The 1-0 victory over HJK was very good. The 3-0 loss against Mariehamn, not so good. Right, club vision for next season. Qualify for the Euro Cup 2 and reach the 4th qualifying round. Right, so we've got to work a little bit harder for that. Well, I'll take that vision. Right, okay, in terms of what we are going to be trying to do, obviously you can see the squad is bigger than it needs to be in terms of players who are here. We're going to look to reduce the squad size. Coco's given me a few things to think about there. Let's have a look who is going to be leaving, whose contract is up that I haven't sorted out yet. So, out potentially Ustallo, Ossie Ustallo, who is a winger. He's got good pace. need to think about that one. He does offer some backup. Janin Salalan, who's 25-year-old Finn. I think maybe we let him go. I don't see a reason to keep him around. Vala. Yeah, I don't see a reason to keep him around. He's sort of been just sitting in there. Alho, the goalkeeper, is an interesting one because he's happy to sit as a backup. And if he's happy to sit as a backup, I wonder whether actually he's worth keeping just because he's happy to be there. Benjaloon, I think we will be getting rid of. That's probably a definite. Coco's contract is up. He may not even want to keep... what's my promise? Yeah, he wants to leave, so we're probably not going to have him next season. Lettinen, the striker, he played a few games. He might be a reasonable backup. We'll see what happens with him. Not sure about him. Then these three, Granberg will be coming back to join us next season. And we're going to try our hardest to get these other two. But that will reduce the squad a little bit. I think some of these will move on. Some of them will probably try and sign up. Benjaloon, unfortunately, although he's done very, very well, he's finally really broken into this into Turku side. I don't know. He's a local lad as well. I've got thinking to do, I think, is what all that says. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be coming back for our second season with Turku. I've got a good feeling we can probably win the league with Turku. I think we're a decent side next season. Just the right signings need to come. And I think we need to keep hold of Lindqvist and Hansen and then bring one or two other quality players and probably a really good left back. I think we're okay in the middle of the park. I think we've got good options left and right. But another player, I think, of some quality, maybe in defence, because we are scoring goals. We're just not that good at sort of holding leads very well. Maybe a really good goalkeeper as well. We'll see. Maybe 2, 3, 4 players, but I don't think it'll be a huge lot. I think we'll see a few players leave and maybe 1 or 2 sort of young players coming in. We'll have a look also in our youth team as well, see if there's some players there that we can maybe develop. It looks like this team is able to do that. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time for Season 2 with Into Turku. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.